Wait,
Alright,
seriously,
guys,
we're joining the regular server right now?
Yep.
Yeah, so
Alright,
we'll,
guys, here's the breakdown of how today's training
join the
course is going to
game.
go.
Don't spawn.
Yep. We're going to have a 15 to 20 minute lecture discussing the two main points over squad leading that we're going to go over today. While we are doing that, you are going to be joining the live server and either sit unassigned or join a squad, but you're going to be, I will have your full attention. Understand?
Aye, sir.
Aye, Captain.
Alright, now the two main topics of squad leading we're going over today is leadership and communication. No, we're starting with these topics because these are going to be the basically your core values you're going to be falling back on while you're squad leading in the game. Tactics and all that other fun stuff will come later. Now, when I say leadership, what was the first thing that comes to your guys' mind?
Direction.
Alright, direction. Anything else?
Enunciation.
Enunciation?
That's a knowledge.
Knowledge? Alright. What about confidence?
About what?
Confidence.
Invasion. Hold the front line at all costs.
Yep.
Control.
Yep, control. Absolutely. Alright, we're going to be starting off with confidence under leadership. Whenever you're speaking to your squad, you must exude confidence and adjust your plans on the fly. Now, a good example of this is, say you're trying to take a point and the attack fails. If your team senses that you no longer have confidence in your own abilities, they will immediately lose confidence in you. That is why anytime you're talking to your squad or other squad leads, you must always exude confidence. Even be confident while failing. Does that make sense to you guys?
We fucking sucks. Good job, guys. Fucking marksman's fault.
Always the marksman's fault.
Makes sense though, yeah.
Yep. Actually, that's a good point right there. When your plan fails, who do you blame?
Yourself.
Absolutely, you always blame yourself. Even if it wasn't your fault, you step up, be the big boy, and you take responsibility for it.
Fuck the marksman.
Yep. Even if you know for a fact that there's one guy on your squad that fucked you over, you take responsibility for it. Because your squad is reflecting your ability to lead them. Now, one other big things that I always notice, and a lot of us notice when we're squad leading, is delegation. Now, whenever you hop in a squad, what is one of the first things you do to?
Delegate fire teams and roles.
Yeah, you can delegate fire team's roles.
Figure out
Make
what
sure you
On a
have
more
everyone.
general sense, you talk to them. You talk to them. Hey guys, how's your night going? What's going on? What's Gucci?
Mic check.
Yep, basically, you're just mic checking them. And during that 5 to 10 second conversation you have when that game first starts, you immediately have to be thinking in your head, who are my sergeants? Who are my guys I can rely on for this game? Because you all know that whenever you squad lead it, there's like 2 or 3 guys that you rely on for the whole game to get shit done. Those are the ones you're going to be asking to do the lodge runs. Those are the ones you're going to be asking to run AT to blow up that fucking tank. The ones you want to be your fire team leads. Now, when it comes to delegation, say you want a logic truck unload it. How would you give that order? Would you just say, just do a general broadcast, hey, somebody unload that logic truck?
You single somebody else out and tell everybody else to get out of the lodgy.
Yep, exactly. Perfect patches. Nah, like, say I'm squad leading, I'll tell Helix, hey man, unload that logic, unload so-and-so supplies, nah, then you're good. Whenever you give general or just very vague orders, the first thing everybody does is stare at each other. It's like, oh, fuck that, I'm not unloading that goddamn logic truck. Fuck that, I don't want to do that. But you just tell them to do it. Now, when you're telling them to do it, you do it in a respectful manner. You don't be like, hey, fuck that, unload that logic truck, you fucking retard. Nope, you tell them, hey man, can you unload that logic truck for me, please and thank you. Because the more respect you show them, they will immediately show it back.
Well,
I'm in
one
training
thing
right
to
now.
add to the
Stop. If you could
initial
stop inviting
talking
me
point, how many times
doing
have
a
you jumped in a
training
squad,
right my bad.
in a
Just letting you
game
know.
and the squad lead either A, just doesn't say shit, and then you end up leaving the squad, or B, is a squad lead with like a fucking rifleman kit or something.
You tell the ad.
happens all the time. If you're gonna squad lead, like, you basically have to bribe people to be in your squad, and the easiest way to do that is immediately as they jump in their squad, like, hey, what's up? Like, I'm your squad leader. I'm talking to the other squad leaders, trying to get the plan going. Just hold on a second. Spawn in, grab a logi. Like, give them that first 5-second orders, so they have something to do while they're waiting for the game.
Yep, exactly. Yep, no, we'll get in that communication. Yep, absolutely, Solo.
And if you run into a squad, if you say you join a squad, and like he was saying, if you join a squad and your squad leader is running another kit, whatever, isn't talking, hell, your squad leader might not even know he's squad leader. Like, that happens.
That happens far more than you guys think it does.
Yeah.
Most people don't join a squad and not pick squad leader.
Yeah.
That never happens when they have a shit squad leader. He leaves without saying the damn word. Then Joe Blow, that's Mr. Rifleman, gets made squad leader, and he doesn't realize it.
Yep.
So whenever you join that squad and you see that the squad leader is not doing anything or he's the wrong class, speak up, take control.
Exactly.
Either he's going to switch the squad lead or he's going to give it to you. All right. With leadership, you must be able to take criticism from your squad. Now, criticism is not the same as shit talking. Say you're trying to insult point B, the attack fails horribly. Then a couple of your guys say, the chime is, hey man, wouldn't it be better if we go from the west side, that way we have more cover? Always listen to your squad. Even if they're not putting it in the nicest of ways, constructive criticism makes you a better person. Being able to take your subordinates' advice shows that you have confidence in what you're doing, that you're confident enough to take their advice and still lead. That makes sense, guys?
That makes
Yes,
sense.
sir.
Yep.
If it's, bad advice.
For sure.
I'll go ahead.
On that note, though, like, if they are just straight up shit talking, kick them. Or either try to deal with it or kick them, because they're just gonna drag your...
Demoralize the rest of them.
Yeah, if a guy is if he's just shit talking you the whole time, and he's not actually providing constructive criticism, kick him. You're a squad lead. You can kick for any reason.
What if it's bad advice that they give that you don't want to follow? How would you handle
Then
that?
no, we're not doing
You're the
it.
squad leader.
Yep, it's up to your. Well, it's up to your discern. Well, part of leadership is not letting people backseat squad lead.
Could I suggest something along that vein?
No, go ahead, Patches.
Yeah, one thing I do whenever I've got somebody that is obviously new or doesn't really know what they're doing, but they make a suggestion, it'd be like, hey, well, I've talked to squad leads and this is what they need us to do. So in order to accomplish this next objective, this is what kind of lay it on the rest of the team.
Yep, and our next point, which is going to be tying in what each of you guys are saying, is assertion. While you are taking constructive criticism, you are a squad leader. You will not let anybody backseat squad lead you. All that will do is undermine your own authority, and that's when it just becomes a herd and kittens. Because you all seen that as soon as the squad leader starts questioning himself, loses confidence, and Joe Blow Rifleman is trying to tell the squad what to do, they scatter. They start doing whatever the fuck they want. They're no longer listening. So it's a very fine line that you have to ride of taking criticism, taking advice, but you are still asserting your control over the squad. Now, the only way I can really explain this is if you guys get hands-on experience or real-world experience of doing this. Because I'm sure all you guys have had those bosses, NCOs, or managers, or whoever. You try and tell them an idea you think is really good, and they just blow you off. Very rarely when you tell your superior an idea, they listen to it, and he is like, hey, that was a good idea. Those few instances where that happens is where the true leadership shines through. While leadership can be talked about, very few people have it, and very few people are actually good at it. All right, now we're going to be moving into communication. Now, even just playing a normal game, you have a minimum of 2 levels of communication. You have your local and you have your squad chat. Some people can't even handle that. Once you choose a squad lead, you've opened yourself up to 3 levels. Because you got your strategic squad comms with our SLs. Depending on the match, hopefully all the squad leads are talking to you. But you're also having to manage the local comms and the squad comms.
Oh, there's a tank over here. I don't give a fuck. Fuck him. Like,
Well, that's what I was talking about earlier, like being flexible, be able to move off that point, because that's what I was talking about earlier, as far as like getting stuck in one spot because you get it in your head that you need to do that.
yeah. The guy's trying to rationalize it with me. He's like, oh, well, at least I have a fob. Well, I had one, but it got crushed because I didn't have enough fucking people on it. Like,
Sometimes you just have to, everybody give up and go back to spawn and get in a new lodge.
well, it irks me because we put invasion in the rotation, and it's just like nobody knows how to fucking play it because everyone wants to play it like RAAS or something. I'm like, this is not that game mode. People need to learn. I know super fobs aren't effective anymore. I get it, but this is the fucking game to do experiments with your fobs. Like, it just blows my mind.
Well, one thing defenders are not doing on invasion is they're not putting a hab on the point, but also a secondary hab in case your main hab gets pushed out.
Yep, which you know it will because it's invasion. You know, that's the whole goal for the enemy team.
Yeah, so there's not like a second or even another 2 secondaries to help push out and clear out from back into your...
Like, I just got so fucking mad, I literally gave squad lead to Carl. Told him,
Alright, guys.
you don't have to deal with it.
Alright, let's go and get a start. Alright, Helix. Go and invite Boobs and Force Trainer to our squad. And Carl. Kick one random person, invite solo.
How do I do that?
Alright, go to the tab menu. Alright, here, we'll speak in-game from now on.
Sounds good.
Oh, did y'all hear
Alright,
me
go
raging out
to
with
your
squad
tab menu where you can
two?
see the whole squad. You'll see unassigned. Yes, collect their names and click invite selected.
To give me that option. It gives me the option to mute them.
The Boobs and Force Trainer?
Hit enter a caps.
Oh, yeah. Alright, Helix, you are squad lead.
What do I do? Squad lead, tell me what to do.
How's everyone doing?
Everyone's doing good, buddy. How are you?
Alright. Cool.
I need an invite.
Respawn
Alright,
in.
or you can unlock the squad.
There's no vehicles.
We're gonna set up a fob north of Narva.
Invite Force Trainer. Yeah. Helix, if you want, you can just make me squad lead real quick. I'll get them invited.
God, if you gotta click on tab, right click on
Squad lead, be
whoever you're
advisor,
gonna
no
kick,
lodges at main.
select kick.
Yeah, I just realized that. We're used to it being the beginning of the game.
Well, you got dropped in chaos. Figure out what you're doing.
Lodges in, lodges in. Lodgy spawn, you want...
Hey.
Who's the decoy, guys? Who's the decoy?
Huh?
Who looks like he's 13? We need the decoy.
That's me.
Question. In the invasion mode, what is actually the directive from the win?
Defend the point until they take it.
They get 60. The attackers get 60 tickets.
No, well,
every
let's
time
set
they
it
take
up just to
one.
the north.
So you want to bleed them and delay them as much as possible. They're gonna take points, but
Set
you
it
want to
up.
make it hurt.
Roger that. Got it. Okay.
So like
Bas-
super fobbing and all that.
Yeah.
You want to place landmines, you want to sap, you want to snipe, delay them, fuck with them, waste their time. Especially go after their vehicles because those are worth a lot of tickets, cripple their lodges so we can't do more habs.
Hey, Squally, can I get a route?
Dismount.
On my body, on my body, on my body. That's my favorite one.
Somebody
on my
get the
body.
squad lead so you can put a radio down.
Hey squad lead, I'm gonna go try and recover that lodgy at Geneva.
Oof, that's a risky fight.
Paladin, you unload supply west, please. Copy.
That's fast. I love that.
Everyone else on me.
Squad lead, you want a supply run?
Yes, please.
Oh, there's no space. Okay, it is.
I found you, Miss New Boo.
I've never seen a hab go up that fast.
Ammo
Shit
crate.
yet.
Ammo.
Because we know what we're doing. It's not a squad of randoms.
It's a true fucking squad.
Hey,
Lead,
yeah,
white
you're
dream
seeing
right
it
now.
on the
Other side.
Right down.
Hey, quick, I'm just hanging out in Nico's squad still, so.
Guys, just note you can only get in the hab from one side. It's locked on the other side.
Alright, that's fine, man.
Alright.
Oh.
You know, it's weird having.
Yeah, one of our
Got
cars
an enemy
almost
track
hit a
vehicle
spot for
next
him.
to the roundabout.
Hi, Mason. Yeah, are you in
It's
squad
going
leader?
to around it.
Yeah, okay. What do I
Yep,
have?
for the rest of the night, I will be
That's
offering
fine, you can work
shadowing for anybody that wants to.
I'm
see squad leader
recovering
trick.
the BRDM.
Do you guys play Satisfaction?
I'm trying to recover the BRDM scout car.
No, that.
I don't.
This is matches. I hear track southwest. I'm gonna try to get eyes.
You know,
There's gonna be that
thinking
baddie
about
tank.
buying, like 3 Humble Bundle monthly, so I can just have like a bunch of extra copies.
Where are we
of
heading to
Squad.
now, squad lead?
And then make it an actual ultimate, and then like keep one.
We got.
Everyone else move to mark. We're gonna provide cover for enemies moving in to Cap. Combat. We're moving to A mark. Correct. Correct. Contact Bravo. Observe mark.
Marcus to your north, my man. We're this guy right here. He dead. He might got friends.
We got a
That's
couple
our
more
vehicle
contacts.
to the
Bravo.
northwest. That's our vehicle. It's a friendly, my man.
I do not hear the tracks anymore, though. Roger that.
The Challenger's still around here.